Hey, what's up you guys? So today I am doing the DCP tag. Just a little bit of background on myself. I am a sophomore by credit at NYU. I'm a little bit older than that, but it's all good. I took some time off to figure out what I wanted to do, and now I'm going to take some more time off. Yay! So, yes, so I'm a sophomore at NYU. I am currently in the College of Arts and Science. I major in biology. Technically, I am also pre-med, but I think those requirements would have been satisfied either way. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do afterwards. I just know that I do want to work with animals in some sort of way. So that's kind of where my whole field of vision is going. So without further ado, let's get right into it. The first question is, how did you hear about the program? So I mentioned this a little bit in my intro video. But I first heard about the program from a YouTube vlogger. Her channel is Amy's DCP, and this was way back when. I might have been like 13, 14. I've been talking about it for years. All of my friends know this. My top priority in college was not career oriented. It was just, I'm gonna do the Disney College program. So yeah, found out through Amy. Loved all of her vlogs, and I just remember watching them and just really picturing myself and what I wanted to do. And I was like, you know what, no matter what, that's what I want to do. And I think that was really what inspired me to start creating vlogs for all of you guys, because I know that she really helped me and I'd love to help you as well. So yeah, that's how I found out. Also, after I found Amy's vlogs, I was in Disney not too long after that, and I remember I saw a cast member who had her name, and then under her name was her school, and I knew that to be a DCP thing, so I asked her about it, and we were just chatting, and she was saying how wonderful it was, and I think that's kind of what solidified everything for me. I was really like, you know what, yes. Next question. How was the interview process? It was terrifying. Okay, so I got put into App Received, actually. I am going to do a whole video about the application process, my application process, obviously, because that's what I know. It'll be a little bit of a myth buster, and I'll get into that in the video, but yes, it was terrifying. I was put into Application Received. I applied on February 11th, and I was accepted on March 5th. So in hindsight, it really wasn't that long of a wait. It just felt like forever. And when you apply, or if you have applied, you know, every day feels like a year. And it just continues and keeps going. It's the best, the best things to those who wait, kind of situation, but it is so stressful. Like I said, I will be making a video about that, so if you want to watch it, subscribe so you know when it comes out. Question number 3, where were you when you found out? Really fun. I was on campus at the Academic Resource Center, and I was sitting at one of the computers doing my calculus homework, and I remember that earlier that day, Christy had tweeted. If you don't know who Christy is, side note, she's one of the recruiters. Anyone who applies follows her on Twitter, because she will tweet anytime a wave is hitting. So yes, so I follow Christy on Twitter, and she tweeted earlier that day that there was going to be an acceptance wave that was going out. Now, I checked. I think maybe half an hour or so after this wave hit. I checked, and I know this because I had decided after my phone interview that I was going to record each time I checked my dashboard. I also knew that because Christy always tweets when there's a wave, that I wasn't going to check my dashboard until a wave hit. And that's because I didn't want to stress myself out. So on that Monday, March 5th, what day was it? Yes, so March 5th hits, there's a wave that hit. I record myself reacting to the fact that I didn't get anything. So I'm doing my calculus homework, just like trying to focus, you know, trying to keep my mind off of it. And then I'm checking my email because I'm procrastinating, because what else are you going to do when you procrastinate and you're doing homework? You're going to check your emails. I check my email and all I see is like, congratulations. And I was like, there's nope. I was like, there's absolutely no way that that's what that is. I am seeing things. It's not there. That's not there. We're done. If you saw my introduction video, you've seen my reaction. So I will refer you back to that. But I was sitting there and I checked, I opened my letter, I looked at my roll, and I just kind of was freaking out. Like, I got up, like, had to go to the wall because, like, there's so many people around you. It's the Academic Resource Center. Like, a lot of people hang out there. A lot of people I know hang out there. And so I just, like, kind of went to the wall, which is in, like, this corner, like, opposite the bathrooms, and was just, like, crying. And, like, recording it, of course, because do it for the vine. And so I'm just sitting there recording myself crying. I probably looked like I was insane. But do it for the mouse. So I bawled my eyes out. I tried calling my mom. She didn't pick up. I tried calling my friends. They didn't pick up. And then finally my mom called me and my friend called me back, and I got to tell them, and I was like shaking. Like, it was such a rush of emotions just because I wanted this for so long, and I was just I'm an emotional person. Like, I was just so emotional and just so happy and so grateful. And then I had to continue to do calculus and go to class. But yeah, that's where I was when I found out. Number 4. Okay, you guys, are you ready? The question is, what is your role? Can we get a drum roll, please? I am an attractions cast member. Guys, I was accepted for fall 2019 as an attractions cast member, and I am so excited because it was one of my top roles and it was an absolute dream of mine. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to find out where my location is and what I'm doing fully, but I do know that I am just so excited to be able to create magic, especially when it comes to attractions. So, woo! Question number 5, how many roommates do you want and how did you find them? Yeah, so the roommate that's going to be living with me is actually one of my best friend's roommates now. I go to school with her. I didn't know her before this year, and yeah, we met and we all hang out a lot, and she actually got accepted before me, and she was kind of the reason that I applied, because I didn't even know that she was applying. And so when I found out that she had applied and got accepted, I was like, you know what? I wanted this forever. There's literally no reason why I shouldn't apply. And so I just did it impulsively. We love. If you don't know how the roommate system works for the Disney College program, basically you have 0 to 3 people that you can link up with. So depending on what kind of, depending on how many people you want to work. Okay. Depending on how many people you want to live with, you won't entirely know who you are living with until you get there. But for the most part, that is how the thing goes. Question number 6. Sorry, I keep looking to the side because my computer's here with the questions on it so that I don't have to keep pulling up my phone. Yeah. Question number 6. What are you going to miss while in the program? I'm from New York, if that wasn't clear already, but the things I'm going to miss most are dollar pizza, 100%, because where else can you get 2 slices of pizza and a can of Coke for $2.75? That's all I'm saying. Don't at me. Second, it's probably Tompkins Square bagels. It is cash only, but if you've had a Tompkins Square bagel, you know that those are the best bagels you can have. They're fresh made, and there's 2 locations downtown, which is where NYU is located. I go to school downtown. Yeah, food. Basically just food. I know that sounds bad because most people are like, I'm gonna miss my family and my dogs. I will miss my family. Unfortunately, I don't have any pets, but I went to boarding school and I'm just very used to not being around my family. So at this point, I always miss them, but food. Question number 7, what is your favorite Disney park? Well, friends, I don't know if you noticed my ears today, but this is Figment, and if you've never been to Walt Disney World, then you wouldn't know him, which I think is an absolute shame. But there is a ride in Epcot. Ding ding ding, Epcot is my favorite park, but there is a ride in Epcot called Journey into the Imagination with Figment. This is Figment. I love him. I think he's amazing. I love everything he represents. But yes, Epcot is my favorite park. Question number 8. First thing you want to do when you get there. Honestly speaking, I'm a little bit stressed out about the whole linking situation that I explained a little bit earlier with roommates and that whole process. So the first thing I want to do is find out who I'm living with, so I can celebrate and whatnot, and start getting to know my roommates, and also just like unpacking and seeing what we have, what we don't have, coordinating all that jazz. It's very important to me to have like a solid little household, so that's really what I want to focus on. But anyway, yes, so I want to make my little place nice and cozy, because that's the most important thing to me. When you come home at the end of a really long day, you want to just collapse on your bed and be comforted and not thinking about all the things you still have to do. So that's first. Question number 9, what is number 1 on your bucket list? Number 1 on my bucket list is to visit 4 parks in one day. I think it is going to be the easiest to check off. Not that it's easy in any way, shape, or form, but I think that's like pretty basic, never done it, but I'm really excited to. And number 10, one thing you want to take away from your program. I don't think that there's just one thing that I want to take away from my program. I think there's like a ton. I think the main things are, I feel like at this age, you know, there's so much left to learn, and you have so much time to figure yourself out, and every time I've watched these vlogs, I feel like it's always changed people for the better and just pushed them to grow. And I think that's really what I want the most out of the program. It's just kind of learning more about myself and learning more about the business, trying to network as much as possible. I really want to figure out a way to shape my career. I'm not really sure where I want to go with it yet, so I think that working at Disney could help me really focus on that, just because the Disney company is such a large company and there's so many different fields you could go into, and if I did want to work for Disney, I'd love to know that. So I'm really just looking forward to that. I think the most is just really figuring some stuff out. Anyways, that is all for today. Thank you so much for following my journey. I really hope that through this you guys learn as much as you can about the college program. I'm just so excited to be able to provide that for everyone. So with that being said, that is all, folks. I will see you guys real soon, and have a magical day. Bye! I said it a million times, but I'm so excited.